Rowan Sebastian Atkinson was born on January 6th, 1955, in the quiet town of Consett, County Durham. He was the youngest of four boys, though tragedy touched the family early with the loss of his eldest brother, Paul. Growing up on a disciplined farm, Rowan's childhood seemed calm on the surface, yet he faced a personal struggle few could see. By the age of 5, Rowan developed a severe stutter that made speaking at school challenging. Teachers described him as shy and reserved, while classmates often found his speech difficult to understand. Despite the teasing, Rowan displayed a natural curiosity and intelligence, excelling academically. What made him unique was his expressive face, which hinted at the creativity that would later define his career. Even as a young boy, there were moments where Rowan's personality shone through, suggesting a resilience that would carry him through the challenges ahead. Discovering a stage persona. Although Rowan struggled with speech in everyday life, something extraordinary happened when he stepped onto a stage. Performing unlocked a confidence that eluded him elsewhere, and his stutter seemed to vanish entirely in those moments. This discovery would shape his future career. As a student at Durham Chester School, he faced relentless bullying, but the stage became a sanctuary where he could express himself freely. Later, at Newcastle University, he pursued a degree in electrical and electronic engineering, impressing professors with his intellect but hiding his natural comedic talent from most classmates. His studies continued at Queen's College, Oxford, where he began work on a master's degree and briefly a PhD. While his academic life seemed conventional, the stage at Oxford's drama club offered him a rare chance to shine, hinting that his future would be far from ordinary. Early career and breakthroughs. At Oxford, Rowan joined the Etc. Comedy Review and met writer Richard Curtis, beginning a creative partnership that would last decades. Here, Rowan began developing his unique style, blending physical comedy with sharp timing. His sketches stunned audiences, including routines featuring synchronized mime and driving humor. In 1976, he performed with the Oxford Review at the Edinburgh Festival Fringe, his first national exposure. Despite graduating with strong academic credentials in 1978, the pull of comedy became irresistible. Rowan's early work with friends like Angus Deaton helped him refine his craft while shielding him from the anxiety of interviews and auditions. The combination of collaboration, experimentation, and a willingness to take risks set the stage for his future success. These experiences taught him that characters could express what he struggled to articulate as himself, a lesson that would define much of his career. Breaking into television, Rowan's first significant television exposure came in 1979 with the BBC Radio 3 series The Atkinson People, where he played multiple eccentric characters. Written with Richard Curtis, the show received praise for originality, though it aired in a slot that few listeners tuned into. Between 1978 and 1979, Rowan faced repeated rejection from BBC executives who struggled to understand his comedic style. Despite setbacks and persistent anxiety about speaking, he noticed that performing his characters allowed his stutter to disappear. This realization became the cornerstone of his approach. His stage work at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival that year, inspired by silent film greats like Buster Keaton, attracted attention from the right producers. While some audience members found his performances unconventional, others recognized a rare brilliance in his expressive face and precise physical comedy. This marked the beginning of a career that would reshape comedy. Rise to fame with sketch comedy. In 1979, Rowan returned to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, building sets and performing physical sketches that tested the limits of silent comedy. His work caught the eye of producers and critics who began to recognize his originality. In 1980, the BBC finally gave him a chance with the pilot Canned Laughter, an early version of the character that would later evolve into Mr. Bean. Though the pilot did not succeed, it was a crucial learning experience. Rowan discovered he could disappear entirely into characters, avoiding the pressures of being himself on camera. Collaborating with a talented ensemble including Pamela Stephenson and Griff Rhys-Jones, Rowan honed his comedic style. A pivotal sketch, Gerald the Gorilla, displayed his physical comedy prowess and became a defining moment in his career, showing that humor could transcend dialogue and appeal to a universal audience. Blackadder, crafting iconic characters. Rowan's next major breakthrough came with The Blackadder, premiering in 1983. Co-created with Richard Curtis, the show imagined alternate historical scenarios with Rowan playing the scheming Prince Edmund. Despite production challenges and critical skepticism, the series' unique blend of wit and physical comedy drew attention, winning an international Emmy. Subsequent seasons, notably Blackadder 2 in 1986, saw improvements in tone, writing, and chemistry as Ben Elton joined the team. Characters evolved, and Rowan's performances grew sharper, balancing intelligence and absurdity. By the final season, Blackadder Goes Forth, the series masterfully combined humor with emotional resonance, depicting the horrors of World War I with poignancy. Rowan's ability to navigate comedy and depth solidified his status as a leading actor. Collaborating with talented colleagues like Hugh Laurie and Tony Robinson fostered a supportive environment, allowing Rowan to thrive while exploring complex, memorable characters. The global phenomenon of Mr. Bean, Rowan's most iconic creation, Mr. Bean, premiered on January 1st, 1990. The near-silent character showcases mastery of physical comedy and universal humor, reaching audiences in over 245 countries. Episodes like The Trouble with Mr. Bean captured millions of viewers in the UK alone. Yet, despite global acclaim, Rowan admitted that performing as Mr. Bean was emotionally taxing. The physical demands and constant pressure to perform without dialogue left him exhausted. Still, he remained committed to perfecting the character, understanding that the humor's simplicity required precise timing and control. Mr. Bean became a cultural touchstone, inspiring films, animated adaptations, and live performances, but behind the scenes, Rowan grappled with the immense effort it took to maintain the illusion of effortless comedy. The character's success reflected not only his talent, but also his dedication and discipline. Career highlights and other work beyond Mr. Bean, Rowan maintained a diverse career. His role as Zazu in The Lion King, 1994, became iconic, demonstrating his versatility across voice work and physical comedy. He appeared in Johnny English films and returned to stage work, always blending wit, intelligence, and precision. His engineering background influenced his fascination with cars, making him an early adopter of hybrid technology and an advocate for automotive innovation. Even outside comedy, Rowan displayed courage, as when he helped safely pilot a plane in 2001 after the pilot fainted. These moments highlighted a grounded, thoughtful side, contrasting with the chaos of his comedic characters. Across decades, Rowan's work remained remarkable for its creativity, physicality, and depth, earning numerous accolades including BAFTAs, an Emmy, and a Laurence Olivier Award, cementing his legacy as one of the most influential figures in modern comedy. Personal life and relationships. Rowan met Sunitra Sastry in the late 1980s while she worked as a makeup artist on Blackadder. The pair married in 1990 and had 2 children, Lily and Benjamin. Though their marriage ended in 2015, Rowan's family life continued to evolve, and he later welcomed a daughter with actress Louise Ford. Rowan's personal relationships often intersected with his professional life, but he remained discreet, choosing privacy over public scrutiny. Throughout it all, he maintained close friendships with collaborators like Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie, who supported him through challenges both on and off set. Rowan's personal journey reflects the balance he sought between fame and family, comedy and personal fulfillment. Despite the pressures of international stardom, he consistently prioritized creative integrity, choosing projects that resonated with his artistic vision rather than pursuing fame for its own sake. Challenges and triumphs. Throughout his career, Rowan faced moments of self-doubt and immense pressure. His early stutter, persistent performance anxiety, and the emotional toll of physically demanding roles tested him repeatedly. Yet each challenge offered a lesson, shaping a resilience that carried him to global recognition. Rowan's humor often masked deeper feelings of vulnerability, but he found solace in creativity. Characters like Mr. Bean and Blackadder allowed him to express facets of himself he could not convey otherwise. Awards and accolades recognized his talent, but it was the ability to connect with audiences worldwide that brought him fulfillment. Rowan's journey illustrates the paradox of a performer, achieving universal acclaim while quietly managing personal struggles. His story serves as a reminder that success often comes with unseen effort and perseverance. Legacy and lasting impact. As Rowan Atkinson turned 70 in 2025, the world celebrated his enduring influence on comedy. Mr. Bean's official YouTube channel amassed millions of subscribers with billions of views, proving the character's timeless appeal. Long-running fan theories, such as Mr. Bean's quirky origins, were finally addressed in animated adaptations. Delighting audiences of all ages, Rowan's commitment to physical comedy, precision, and creativity inspired generations of performers, from silent film enthusiasts to modern sketch comedians. Even as he stepped back from physically demanding roles, his legacy remained intact. Awards, critical recognition, and global admiration underscore the impact of his career. For fans, Rowan Atkinson is a symbol of laughter and ingenuity. For him, he continues to pursue meaningful, thoughtful work, balancing creativity, family, and personal growth while leaving an indelible mark on the world of entertainment.